Welcome back to Ayastek. In this quick video, I'm going to share a very useful tip that I am using in my projects to save my time. So while doing the development projects to save my time, when you need to write a lot of code and you're very busy, sometimes you may have thought of some solution that there should be some way or maybe a tool that can read all of your changes and suggest you the commit message, because normally what a normal developer do is that they have to review all of the code and then decide what to write in the commit message, and they will have to write very carefully in the commit message, and they have to take care of the format as well. So sometimes I really want to have an automated solution so that I could instantly get a suggestion for a commit message based on all of the changes that I have made in my code, and then I can quickly review the commit message to make sure that it align to my standards. Once I am satisfied with the commit message, then I can quickly submit that commit. So let me show you what I am talking about. So for example, currently on my screen you can see this is a simple to-do list app that I just made. You can see we can add tasks, we can check them off, and we can delete the task like this. Okay, so this is a simple Angular project, and if you go to the Git section, you will see these are all of the changes. So one manual way is that I will go every file one by one, I will review them. That is definitely a good thing, and definitely every developer should do that. But if you want to save time, you can very quickly run this command. Let me show you what I do normally. I just type the command gitm and press enter. It will quickly give me the suggestion, but currently it will not work. The reason is that gitm is not installed in this system. So let me show you what I did to make this command available. So this is a simple script that I made and made it available on GitHub that you can freely use. So this is a simple file gitm, and I have included the entire description how you can use it. So let me quickly show you. First of all, you need to clone it. It is not compulsory to clone it. You can just click on it and just copy this entire piece of code. Okay, and anywhere, even in your project, you can just come here. You don't need to commit this file, just create a new file gitm. You can name it anything else as well. Just paste the code. Okay, now in this code you just have to enter the Anthropic API key. Okay, you may update this code to make it work for the different AI models as well, like ChatGPT, but in this example, in this tool, we are just using the Anthropic, and that I think is best for our use case, because in my experience, Anthropic or Claude is the best AI model for the coding so far. So now we have to put the API key here. So in order to get the API key from the Anthropic, you have to open the console.anthropic.com and make sure you have an account there. Once you're logged in, you will see this page. From here, you have to click on the Get API Keys. Click on the Create Key button. That will show this dialog. Here you can give it any name that you want. For example, I will name it gitm mac, and here you need to select the workspace that is default in my case. Press enter. You got the API key, copy that, and now go back to the editor and paste your API key here. Okay, I have pasted my API key. Now let's go back to the repository and read the remaining steps. Now we need to move this file to the bin directory. By the way, I'm using the Mac operating system, and this should also work for the Linux as well, I guess. And also if you have these dependencies, then it should work in your Windows as well. So I believe that in Windows these things are also mostly available, especially Git and Bash, curl, these are available. But if in the case if these are not available, you can install them there. Okay, now we need to move this file into the bin directory. So for that, I am just going to copy this path and go back to your editor. Open the terminal and here type the command move and specify the path of the file that you want to move. I want to move gitm to this directory. Press enter. It did not work, so I guess I need to put // here. For me, it did not work because at this time bin directory does not exist, so we have to create that. So run the command mkdir, paste it. Okay, the directory has been created. Now I can run the move command once again. Okay, Now we have to run this command to make this script executable. So copy this and paste it here. Okay, now we have given it the permissions. We already have added the API key. Now let's try to run this file. Type the command gitm, press enter. So even after moving my file into the bin directory and even after giving it the access, it still did not work. Okay, in my other laptop, as the bin directory was already available and it was functional, that's why I did not do anything extra. But here in this computer, as there was no bin directory, so now we have to do few extra steps. I quickly took help from the Claude as well. So after creating the bin directory, we have to add the bin directory to the path by adding this line to your shell configuration file. So if you are bash users, then you just have to run this command. But if you are zsh user, then you have to run this command. You have to put it into .zshrc file. Okay, in my case I am using zsh, so I will just run this command. Okay, press enter. What it will do is it will put this script into the .zshrc file, and once that is done, you have to restart your terminal or you have to run one of this command depending on what you used. Okay, so as we use the zshrc, so just source it. Once it is done, we will try our command. Okay, now run the command gitm. This time it did not throw any error because it is now recognized. Now it is looking at my git changes. You can see it immediately looked at the git difference and suggested me the commit message that I should use. Okay, but actually if you want to know what is going behind the scene, it actually ran this command git diff, and in this, if you press down arrow, you will be able to see all of the changes, those lines. So these are too many changes, so I'm not going to scroll all that, but you got the point. We gave all of the text from this git diff to the AI model, and AI model gave us the commit message. If you run it again gitm, then you will again get the suggestion of the commit message. By the way, another plus point is that this message is automatically copied on your clipboard. You don't have to manually select all of these and copy on your clipboard. You just run the command gitm and that's it. It is available on your clipboard. You can just go to the git icon and press command V or control V. You will see the commit message. Now look at the commit message, how nicely it is formatted. So now you can carefully read this commit message and see if it meets your needs and your standards. If you want to make any changes, adjust it. So it is saying created a basic to-do list application. Actually, let me show you what was changed here. These are the 4 files that were changed in the default Angular installation. So it just deleted the old data that was created by Angular CLI and it added these new divs to make that to-do app functional, and it added some CSS code in the CSS file and it made these changes in the .ts file, and then it created an interface for the tasks. So now let's read the commit message. It is saying create basic to-do list application, replaced default Angular template with custom to-do list UI, implement to-do list functionality, add toggle delete, that's correct, add basic styling for to-do list components, create to-do interface for type safety, update app component with to-do list logic and properties. So in my case, most of the time this commit message is what I really wanted to type. So I most of the time accept the commit message and I don't need to make any change in this commit message, but you are free to make any change in this commit message. Once you're done, just press this button, stage all changes, and click on the commit and you're done. That's it. So in this way, you don't have to spend your energy on thinking what to write in the commit message. You can continuously work without such interruption. I hope that this tool will provide some value in your daily development life and will help you to be more productive and save your time. If you think this is helpful, then please don't forget to like this video and share with your friends, and also subscribe for more videos. Make sure to hit that bell icon to get notified for my upcoming videos, and you can let me know what tools or approaches you are using to make your life easier and speed up things. And if you have any suggestions or feedback or question, then please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Goodbye.